Everyone's heard that dehydration is often associated for hunger. Completely true, completely true. But do you remember right back on the beginning slide I said obesity, high blood pressure and diabetes are all due to pretty much the same metabolic disturbances, metabolic imbalances. Dehydration could be a major part of all of those. Okay? Your body just cannot function properly without adequate water. Okay? It just cannot be done. So although water's not like my thing, it's just it cannot function properly. If we are 1% dehydrated, our body is compromised. So I say people, if you haven't sorted your water levels out in say 3 months, taken it steady and built it up, it's because you don't want to. It's really important. So we've all got access to clean water and people need to know how much. So our primary drink source should be water. Yes, you can have mint teas and things like that, but it needs to be water first. That's got to be the number one. Okay? Coffee is a diuretic, it will dehydrate you. Okay, it's nonsense. People in hostels told that, oh, as long as it's fluid, that's okay. It's just not okay. If you have a cup of tea, you lose about a cup of fluid. Okay, you need to have water. Nothing wrong with having a cup of tea, but it can't be your drink source, and it's making you lose that. I see all the time, I put my hand on someone's back, and it's like they're so dehydrated. I can't even give them stretches. If I give them stretches, they're going to tear something. So I'm thinking their muscles are so dehydrated and compressed, I can't give them exercises. I can't strengthen that. The discs are made of essentially about 80% water. There's no water in there. What can I do with it? And I can't really do much. Yes, I can decompress a bit with hands-on work, but I'm like, if you really want to get that back sorted, you've got to sort your fluid levels out. I can't even give you exercise. People make sense of I have treatment and rehab. People get that, but you've got to tie the other stuff in. This is why in a healthy living program, people come to us for different reasons. Some people come from rehab. Some people come because they want to lose weight or sort their blood sugars out and stuff. But I don't do one without the other. If someone says that I only want to do the exercise, not the diet and lifestyle, I can't really help you. I mean, I've seen people before start, because they're very inflexible, some people, start something like yoga and just rip the hamstring. Because the muscle's so dehydrated, it just tore. As soon as it went like that, black leg. So we need that. Okay, so it's worth to know how much we need. So I've worked it out. If you're 14 stone, you need about 2.9 litres minimum. 12 stone is about 2.5 litres, 10 stone is about 2 litres. So how you work it out, there's two ways to do it. If you determine your weight in kilograms and multiply that by 0.033, that will give you your minimum water intake. Another way to do it is determine your body weight in pounds, divide that by 2, and that gives you fluid ounces. Most people use litres here. So based on that, my advice is never let yourself get dehydrated. Below that is dehydration. That's minimum amount. So I said if someone wants to balance their blood sugars, sort out their blood pressure, just blood pressure. The viscosity of your blood is going to affect how the pressure system, essentially the heart, will work to pump it around. If your blood is thick and viscous just because there's not enough water in there, it's going to do one of two things. Either the system fails and the blood pressure drops, or the system works very hard and raises it up. So one of my good friends is a GP. He won't put people on blood pressure pills unless they drink 3 litres of water a day. Just won't do it. Why are people taking blood thinners? I'm not anti-medication, I'm really not. But what I'm anti is a medication which does cause long-term problems and has side effects, etc., and causes organ problems over time if just drinking water is enough. So that's a really important thing. So now, I don't recommend people drink all before they go to bed and wake themselves up. So a couple of hours before you go to bed, we should have sort of finished our fluid intake. But over the course of the day, that's when we need the water. Again, I said before, it's about willpower versus routine. Use willpower initially to get into a routine of drinking water. Then once you've done that, you'll never be dehydrated again. But you've got to just use that initial surge. And people who just drink plenty of water, everyone will tell you how much better they feel once they're used to it.